G'day legends and welcome to another Ripper episode of the Aunty, Donna podcast. Last week we had a snap lockdown here in Melbourne, so the boys sat down on Zoom and bashed out the next 5 episodes of the podcast. They're all real good and spoiler, they're a bit cooked. First up, we've got Lean Steve. Now remember, if you're into this potty, you can get access to the video versions of regular episodes and monthly bonus podcasts at auntyDonnaClub.com.
You're listening to the Aunty Donna podcast, the greatest fucking podcast in the world. Brendan, Mike and Zach and sometimes some guests. We hope you enjoy the motherfucking podcast.
Hello and welcome to the fitness program. I'm Lean Steve. And today we're going to talk about fitness and how you can become a fit person, because you want to live a long time. You want to live a long time, so you got to get fit. So if you got a question about how to keep your fit, give me a call. We've got our first caller. Hi, who's on the line?
Oh, g'day there. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, you good?
I'm good because I'm a fit man. And because I'm a fit man, I feel good in myself.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm also a fit man. I'm a PT. I just did the 3-day course down at the ABIC Institute. And I did that 3-day course. They signed me right up, and I'm at a gym now. I'm not really at the gym much of the day. I'm out on the street. I'm sort of giving out sessions out on Chapel Street, sort of signing people up, encouraging them. And I've got a question about, I've got a lot of fatsos coming in, and I'm just trying to keep it positive for them. I personally, I find them, they make me sick. And I just try to they're the kind of kids I would have bullied at school, right? And they're really self-conscious, and I really want to make them feel good about themselves, sort of say, that's okay that you're like this, and, you don't have to be too goal-orientated. Let's just get you moving and see what happens, right? But my issue is these are the sorts of kids I would have bullied relentlessly at high school, and that's sort of what's running at the back of my mind, just all the cruel things I could say to them. But I just got to say things like, no, that's fine that you can only lift that amount. You've never done it before. Let's see where we can get you in a week. Do you have any advice about how to hold back the cruel taunts that I want to throw at him?
You got to get them fit. That's the key.
Yeah.
Thanks for your call.
All right, thank you.
Our next call is better go somewhere. I've got nothing.
We're
going to the next week. Fitness.
Hello.
Oh, call on the line.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is Lord Baelish, and I'm calling because I have dark secrets. I have things I want to do to Lady Stark and their daughter, and I was hoping you could help me with some advice.
Oh, okay. Have you got any fitness goals?
Yes, my one true goal is to be sitting on the throne. Is to be sitting on the throne with Lady Stark by my side. Which one? Oh, I don't care. Sansa, the other one, the mum. I can't remember her name. Lady Stark, that's all I know her as. I grew up loving her, and now she's dead, and I love her daughter. And I was wondering, do you have any advice on how to maybe get to the top of the hierarchy, so it is me sitting on that crown of swords?
How long have you been listening to the radio program?
Oh, I just tuned in just now. I was flicking through stations. I got a bit bored with Triple J. They were playing a bunch of indie shit, and I'm not a big fan, more a fan of sort of folk music, that kind of thing. And then I came across this channel, and I thought, oh, calling for advice, and I need advice right about now. I'm afraid there's a coup against me.
You're a character from Game of Thrones.
Yes, it's true. I'm a character from Game of Thrones. I've done nothing but be honest about that.
You're listening to the radio.
I was also in the opening scene of The Dark Knight Rises.
I remember you.
Yeah.
You want to get fit?
Not really. I'm more interested in understanding how maybe I can avoid becoming part of, sort of all my things coming undone. I'm a bit of a schemer, I love to get under people's skins and sort of betray people in the dark, stab them in the back. And I was wondering if you had any advice of how to do that and not get caught.
Burpees?
What?
Burpees?
Oh, sort of the thing where you do a push-up and then you get up and do a star jump and then get back down and do another push-up and then you rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
I will give that a try, my son, and don't you fucking double-cross me, because I swear to God, I will stab you in the back without a second's hesitation.
Thank you, Ladyfingers, for the call. Fitness
What?
program. Now we got a next call from someone with a phone. Hi, what's your question?
G'day there, champ. So I'm a fitness man myself like you. I just recently graduated from the QSDFG PNYQ Institute. I did the 4-day course there and currently not doing much PT work. I'm sort of sitting at the desks signing people up, trying to get them on board for the 1-year plan. Listen, I got a question. I'm just starting up my Instagram, and I've noticed obviously a lot of those posts about the different, sort of a funny thing about maybe that bowl of rice isn't as healthy as you thought. And, if you enjoy that slice of pizza in moderation, it's not that bad. Those are the posts that are doing really well alongside the occasional sort of mirror shot of Marippa Bod. And I just got a general question about, just diversifying my Instagram content.
Oh. Have you ever taken a picture and put it on the internet?
Yeah, so what I like to do is I take a photo. I found the back shots actually surprisingly do really well. I've got the insights up and I've done a few photos of my back just sort of at the gym I work at, and they do quite well. But the issue is a lot of my followers are sort of women or men that are more interested in looking at me rather than training with me. It's a bit less aspirational than I was hoping for, and I was wondering if you've got any advice just for diversification of content, social media content. I heard that reels are important now, and I thought maybe I could do some reels of me and various clients just doing their first deadlifts, that sort of thing, with massive amounts of text underneath it, just going into absolutely way too much detail about where they've come from and where they are now.
Thanks for your call. Now we got a call from another man. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi? How are you?
Hi. Hello.
Hi. What are you up to?
I'm on radio.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a fun job. Do you do that every day?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm skinny. I'm a skinny little piece of shit. And I was wondering, I want to get a big dick and massive balls. And I was wondering, what's the right kind of supplement to take to make my cock grow and grow and grow from spaghetti thin to tree trunk thick?
Burpees.
Again, burpees? That's the advice you gave Lord Baelish.
Ladyfingers.
What? Just, do you have any advice other than burpees?
Yeah.
All right, I'm all ears, cunt.
Thanks for your call.
You're a fucking piece of shit. You're...
Now we gotta take another. The lines are off the Richter with the phone lines coming in quick and fast. Now let's see what this heightened character has to say to me.
G'day, mate. How you going? Hello, how are you? I'm a third person, completely different from the other two. I just graduated from the MNBVCX Institute down at Paran. Hello, mate. How are you? Down at Paran. Listen, I recently got drafted into the AFL, and I did a couple of years there, but I did my ankle. Not so bad that I can't still hit the gym and keep fit, but obviously I have to stay away from the AFL, and I doubt I'll make it even to the VFL for a couple of years. So just sort of doing some PT work in between, because I love fitness, and the team sort of when we had to go to some compulsory classes, and they said it's important to invest. So I'm just making my way as PT, so I can hopefully buy a place out in the outer ring. Listen, I just have a question about sort of houses in the outer ring. I would love to rent vest, basically, set myself up as a rent vest. I've saved a little bit when I was at the AFL, and I want to basically buy a place and rent that out in Craigieburn or Glen Waverley, somewhere around that region, but still live in the inner southeast. Just wondering if you have any advice around that while I continue my PT career and obviously hopefully get back into the VFL and then eventually the AFL.
You got a door?
Have I got a door?
Yeah.
Have I got a door? What do you mean by that?
You got a door open and closed.
Have I got a door at the place I'm at currently?
You got a door?
Yeah, so I'm in an apartment in Richmond. I'm in a one-bedroom with the missus. Yeah, we've got a couple of doors, yeah. We got 2 doors. We got a door into the bedroom, or 3 actually. A door into the bedroom, door into the bathroom, and a door into the apartment itself. So we got 3 doors. Yeah.
You got a door, you got a gym. Thank you for your call. Now, we're heading over to our next caller. This one from Cranbourne. Hello?
Hello, it's me. It's Lord Baelish again.
Hi.
I was calling because I wanted to say I did the burpees that you suggested, and I managed to avoid the coup.
Hello?
Oh, can you not hear me or something? Can you not hear me?
Little fingers.
Yes. It's me, Lord Baelish, Little Fingers.
You got a door?
Do I have a door?
You got a door?
Do I have a door?
You have a door, you got a gym.
What does that even mean?
You not seen the ad?
What? The ad? Have I seen the ad?
You got a door, you got a gym.
All right, thanks for the advice.
That's your call, Lady Fingers. Now we gotta go on another phone line. Let's see who's on this phone line.
G'day there, champ. How are you today? I'm a new person. I'm completely different from the other ones. I've got brown hair. The other ones were blonde.
Hello.
How are you, mate? How you going? So I'm a fitness man myself, much
I'm
like
hungry.
you. Yeah, mate. But this is the thing. A lot of people think if you want to lose weight, it's about not eating. It's actually about eating the right
Go
things.
to McDonald's.
Yeah, cool. So basically what's been happening with me is I've been heading down to the beach, at St Kilda, because I live down the end of Chapel Street. I've been heading down to the beach at St Kilda, and we've just been doing like one-on-one sessions with the clients, just sort of burpees, that sort of thing. And these are clients that I'm sort of reaching out to through friends and family, and obviously my time at the gym. But I've got a growing social media presence, obviously, as you can tell, just a combination of different factors. And we're going out down to the beach, and I'm doing maybe 5 or 6 sessions down at the park near St Kilda Beach. And I'm really building myself a career here. I'm a big fan of Gary V. And Gary V, he talks a lot about, you got to make the dollar work for you, that sort of thing, and about engaging on social media. So I've just started a TikTok and just sort of doing workout videos with the missus and that sort of thing.
Oh.
So me and the missus, she was in PT before I was. I was working in business at the time, sort of had watched, so I went to private school and I just watched the movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio about the man who did the investing illegally, Wolf of Wall Street, and I didn't understand the satire or irony of that film at all. I watched that film and I thought I would like that life. I watched it at the Jam Factory. So I was initially in business, and one day I was at Garden State Hotel having a beer, and I was just thinking to myself, far out, this is not the life I want. And I just signed up to the RFGHQTY Institute. I did my 2-day course. Now I'm a PT.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm in fitness as well, man, you see. I love tennis.
Do you prefer having a bath or a shower?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by do I prefer a bath or a shower? I don't actually understand that question, mate. But that's a great question. I don't understand it though.
You like lay down or you like standing up and getting clean?
Do I like a cold shower? Because my body runs warm. My body runs warm, so I prefer a cold shower. Sometimes I'll start it a bit warm and then I'll turn it down because it's usually after a run and my body runs warm.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, so many people looking to self-improve. That's why I'm here on the radio. Let's see who's on the phone call. Hello?
Hello, welcome to McDonald's.
Hello?
Can I take your order?
Yeah. Can I have... How come your menu doesn't show anything anymore?
What? What do you mean? What do you want?
How come every time I look at the car, I'm looking at just a couple of cheeseburgers?
So we changed the menu to be it's a screen now, and if you just hang around for a couple of minutes, you'll see that the screen will change. So you'll see the breakfast menu, and then you'll see the lunch menu, and then you'll see the dinner menu, and anything you want. But anything you want, we can do customized. So if you wanted to order a Big Mac but with pancakes instead of bread, I can order that for you. There'll just be a surcharge on the pancakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Couldn't I have a cheeseburger meal?
No, we can't do that, unfortunately.
Why?
Oh, bye.
Bye. Oh. Another satisfied customer. It's a 1:15. We're talking about fitness. When do you want to get fit? I'll show you how. Next is a caller from Pran.
G'day, champ.
Hello?
How are you, mate?
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I'm in fitness myself too.
They won't let me have a cheeseburger meal.
Yeah, well, and if you want a cheeseburger meal, that's all right. That's a little close to your character there, so I won't do that one. So I got to, but this is the thing, mate. I'm working currently.
We're both doing each other's characters.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. It's sort of a bit of a role reversal, which is very funny. So I'm just calling about, I just don't know if it's the Facebook is worth it anymore. So I've started uploading, because I've got the YouTube obviously, and I've just started uploading the vlogs onto the Facebook as well. And I'm only making like $2 a piece from them. And I just think, the effort of uploading them and stuff, it seems hardly worth it. And I just wanted to hear your thoughts on Facebook as a whole.
Now, this is an interesting question
for
you.
Yeah, okay.
Have you met Ladyfingers?
Hello.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, hello. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm Lord Baelish from the Game of Thrones.
Oh, fantastic. No, I'm not really a big fan of the TV stuff. I don't mind, I watch a little bit of the comedy stuff. I don't mind Friends. Me and the missus watch. She's a big Friends fan, so she had all the DVDs and we'll
I
just
love
watch Friends.
We were on a break.
What's that?
We were on a break.
You were on a break?
We were on a break.
We were on a break. You know,
Sorry, you
Ross,
were on a break?
Now, do you know, it's a
on a break.
it's a reference to Friends, one of my absolute favourites.
Oh, no, I love Friends. It's so funny. I love
Yeah,
I love
we were on-
Joey. He's a real
Yeah.
riot. He's an idiot, isn't he? So
Yeah.
we love watching Friends together. We'll just sit down to a massive plate of just fucking flavourless as fuck chicken. Like,
Yeah.
I can't add herbs. Like, herbs I can't add a fucking sprinkle of oregano. I just have a pile of fucking flavourless chicken with black rice and like just a pile of wombok. And we'll sit down with our big plate of wombok and we'll watch Friends.
Well, we have got a question for you. You have...
What?
well,
To me
you've
and the
joined-
miso, we eat a lot of wombok.
Yes, no,
it's
we
a type
we
of Chinese
understand.
cabbage. It's a type of
Wombok, yeah,
Chinese
it's a Chinese-
cabbage. It's
Chinese
low
cabbage.
GI cabbage. It's fantastic, mate. Keeps you fueled,
Give me
keeps
some
you running.
wombok.
What's this? What?
Give me some wombok.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get you some wombok.
I personally eat a lot of elk and pig's testicles stewed in onions and liver, and it's a feast for kings. I
Okay,
tell you
mate.
that
Yeah, I
much.
don't really know what you're talking about. I don't really understand, but that's awesome, man. That's so good.
Well, you've joined us on the Fitness Lord Bailey show. It's 1:15 the hour.
How's your lower back?
Hey.
How's
got
your
a
lower
question
back,
for you.
mate?
Oh, we've got a question for you.
Yeah.
What's your favourite way to betray your best friend?
What?
What's your favourite way to betray your best friend?
What's my favourite way to betray my best friend?
Yes.
Oh, mate, I don't really know what you're talking about. What do you mean
Well-
by betray? So I had a friend.
in
I had a
this
friend
race-
at Seven nightclub. He bashed my miso. This is my old miso. This is when I was in when I was in year 12 at St Kevin's, and he bashed my miso. Right, and I was pretty upset about that. Is that sort of what you're referring to?
Yes, and what's the best way to get back at him? Maybe conceive some sort of plot where you maybe woo his daughter, and then before he knows it, you've become the master of his land.
Oh, no, I would never go so far as to do something like that. No, I talked to my dad, who's friends with the board, who's friends with a member of the board of the company he was hoping to eventually work at, and I just made sure he was blacklisted from ever working on that for that company. So I got back at him when he was 17. He still doesn't know this, but he's currently in a 6-year degree hoping to eventually work for a company that he's been blacklisted from. But what you just said, nah, not that.
Wow, what a great caller.
Ring, ring.
Oh, we've got another call.
Oh, we got another caller coming in here.
Welcome
for the
to the
fitness show.
Lord Baelish Fitness Show with me prize guest and co-host Zach.
Some dude from Seven nightclub.
Some dude from Seven Nightclub whose name is Zach because I'm not a very creative person. I'm
Yeah,
more
but it's
about the
spelt with a
scheme.
K.
I'm more about the betraying and don't know too much about fitness. But that's what makes this a great show. Is anytime we get a question about how to sort of climb the social ladder and get to the top of the hierarchy, I'm your man. And anytime we have a question about, how many burpees should I do in a set if I'm trying to lower my BMI, then we've got Zach here for that. But we've got a caller. You're on the line. What do you want?
It's Lean Steve.
It's Lean Steve. We've got Lean Steve on the line. Steve, what's your question?
Give me back my program.
Very good question. Less of a question, more of a demand.
Yeah,
Demand.
How many followers you got on Insta, mate?
15.
Well, there's your problem, mate.
Yeah.
You got to think of yourself as a business. Even if you're working for a business, for a gym, are you working at a gym?
I work at a radio station.
Yeah, but are you working at a gym or are you doing it independent? Are you going down to the park down by the beach at St Kilda?
I work at a radio shop.
Oh, okay. I can't help you then, mate. I really can't help you. I can help you if you work at a gym, and I'll say something along the lines of, you got to think of yourself as your own business. They're more like an agent than they are, or a supplier than they are, your employer. And that's where a lot of PTs go wrong. They do their course at the various institutes. They go to the gym. They think of the gym as their employer. They're your agency and your supplier, mate. You are your own business. 15 followers, you're really going to struggle.
How many posts a day are you doing, lassie?
15,000.
15,000 posts, that's too many.
That's
you really
quite a
don't want
lot.
to be doing
That's quite
more
a lot
than
of
3.
posts.
You really don't want to be doing more than 3. And here's the magic number, all right? Get a pen and paper. Here's the magic number. You want to be doing 2
have a pen and
IGTVs,
You're not.
3 regular posts. You want to be doing 3 reels. And, of course, you want to be doing consistent stories, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon.
How'd you take over my program?
That's the thing. Lord Baelish gets what he wants. I started with a humble caller on this program, and I said, I want to be at the top. I want to be the host.
Lord Baelish, what gym
Oi.
are you at?
I'm at Snap Fitness.
See, that's the problem. If you're working at a chain, they're really going to try and get you with those contracts. Have you signed anything at all?
I signed a thing, but for me, I was like, I could sign a thing, I could not sign a thing, I could come in, I could pay for each session, but if I sign a contract, it will motivate me to go more often. And let me tell you, for the first 3 weeks, I was there every second day, and then I got a little bit tired. I hurt myself. I said, all right, I don't have to go 3 days a week. I started going maybe 2 days a week. That turned into 1 day a week. I haven't been for 4 weeks, but I'm still paying about $14 a fortnight.
Okay,
and
sure.
that is in the back of my head every fucking day. And I'm saying to myself, well, I am paying for it, so I should be going, and I will be going. I just need, to mentally prepare myself for it, and eventually I'll get back there. But at the start, it really motivated me because it's quite a lot of money.
Snap has a no lock-in contract.
It does have a no lock-in contract. I could cancel any time, but I want to keep motivating myself to go. I want to look good for Sansa.
Yeah, what he's found himself in is like a quitting trap. That's a real technique they use. He's found himself in a trap where if he quits, he has to admit that he's wasted his money, and that makes a lot of sense. That's where they get you. Listen, I can't really help you, unfortunately. This is more a B2B. This podcast is more of a B2B PT.
It's not
PT
podcast,
business
a radio
advice
show.
Podcast, radio show. So basically, the way this works is I can't really help you if you're a customer. I thought you were a PT. I thought you were a personal trainer, and I was trying to give you advice about the working relationship with the gym that you work at. So we've got another caller coming in. I'm so sorry. We're going to have to leave you off the line. Hello, how are you, mate?
Hi.
Yeah, and what can I do for you?
I'd like to speak to the McDonald's man.
Hello?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll just pull him up now.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Hi.
Hi. What is your
How are
order?
you?
I'm good. What is your order?
Oh, a cheeseburger.
Where do you want it with pancakes instead of bread?
No, that's a hack. I eat on the old-fashioned style.
What size meal do you want that in?
Huge.
We can supersize.
It's at this point, as the McDonald's man, the host of the fitness thing, and Zach, spelt with a K, are chatting, that all of a sudden, Zach, spelt with a K, and the fitness... Broden, what was your fitness character's name?
Lean Steve.
Lean Steve. Sprinkled away because of the snap. So, because it's MCU.
And that was the blip. That was the blip.
And the bit of it, because we're not sure where this falls in the timeline. We thought it was kind of after the blip, but we find out now, this is a blip. This is a blip.
Join us next week for when Lean Steve comes back from the blip 5 years later to be grieving. And he's grieving so much that he takes over an entire town.
Oh, don't give
and
it away.
makes
No,
them
Mark.
believe
Spoiler alert. Spoiler
I
alert.
reckon-
Come on now. Spoiler alert.
that they are
Spoiler
living
alert
in an
now.
alternate reality.
If you haven't seen all the Marvel things, spoiler alert. But that's a lot of fun.
I reckon Lean Steve's done.
Lean Steve is done. What if Lean Steve comes back, but we're sort of very militarized, and I'm like, so Lean Steve comes back, and it's like, oh hey, I'm Lean Steve, and then I'm like, I don't care who you are. You don't know what it was like in the snap. And then I'm like the military guy. I'm the head of SWORD, and I'm like, we have to bring down superpowered humans, like that. What do you think about that?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So we ending on the snap. There's
We're
no
ending-
to be continued.
We can end on the snap, but maybe we wait. Maybe we come back to these characters in 5 years. Maybe we do a real-time snap.
Yeah.
So in 5 years, on this day, the 15th of December. Well, I don't know why I said the 15th.
What do
of
you guys
December.
want to do
It's
next
the 15th
week?
of February.
February.
What do you guys want to do next week?
Maybe Lean Steve Part 2.
Lean Steve Part 2. That's a good vote, Mark.
I
Broden?
can't. Lean Steve has nothing left. That was the life of. There's nothing wrong with the character Lean Steve that I just created. Absolutely, he's great, but he's like an insect. He has a short lifespan.
Yeah.
Should we just have a quick just check in and see how we did with our characters? Zach, how do you think you went with your fitness guy?
It was
Let's give him all the
tough.
grade.
It was tough because it was so close to Broden's PE teacher character. It was tough to give him his own identity.
Yeah.
I think I slipped a few times, particularly around the healthy eating stuff.
Yeah,
but I was
yeah.
pretty happy once I found the notion that he was one of those private school kids that for some reason speak like a middle-aged man from the country. Once
Yeah.
I found that kind of angle, I was pretty
Yeah.
happy with the character, and I give him 3 out of 5.
That's great.
Mark?
I mean, the character I did most in this episode was Lord Baelish from Game of Thrones. I think I would give the accent out of a 5.
Is he not called Littlefingers?
Littlefinger? Yeah, Littlefinger.
Okay, great.
I thought you were. I was like, why is he referring to that Australian sort of hip hoppy rock band? Thinking you were referring to Sticky Fingers.
Yeah, no, he's Lord Littlefingers Baelish. I think his first name's Peter Baelish. His nickname's Littlefingers because he can't get his own fingers up his bum when he needs to, I believe is the reason.
Is that true?
Littlefingers.
Is that what
Yeah.
it is? You never know with that show.
You never know if that's
I've not seen that show. I've not seen it, but I'll just hear someone drop a line about that show.
I give the accent a 3 out of 5. I think it's close. I think it falls apart pretty easily. The character I'd give at the most a 2. I don't think it was particularly funny. I think it was bizarre at first to have, someone from Game of Thrones calling a fitness show. I thought that was maybe a nice twist of absurdity.
liked it.
But then maybe just a little one note pushed it a little too far. I give the character 2 stars. So all in all, 5 stars, but 5 stars out of 10.
Okay. Broden, really quickly, and then we'll wrap this one up.
Lean Steve.
Yeah.
Strongest character I've done.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Good background, good understanding,
Yeah.
good reason for existing. Probably up there with like a 10.
Okay, out of 10.
Maybe 9 because nothing's perfect.
Yeah. Always room for improvement.
I'd agree with that. That's the number I would have given.
Yeah,
Hey,
me
guys, thank you so much. I was really prepared in like a Bankenham style to just like launch into the next podcast. Just sort of go straight in, but I don't know where to take it. So I think maybe we wrap this one up. We press stop and we start on next week's later. But thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to the Aunty Donna podcast. Thanks for joining us for another RIP episode brought to you by AuntyDonnaClub.com. See you next week.